question. All right, let's see. Here, this one. If you were invited to be the main guest on a new run of the famous show, This Is Your Life, what 3 people from your past would you love to see making a surprise visit on the show? Well, that's interesting. Okay, 3 people from my past. Would I want... I kind of feel like this could... I don't know how this would turn out, but there was a childhood bully that I had in school. The worst bully that, you know, really made my life a misery. I kind of wonder what would happen if he was one of the guests. What he would say, where he is now in his life. So honestly, I'm going to put him on there. I don't know if I'd like what would happen from it, but I think it would be interesting. Number 2. Let's see, let's go a little older for number 2. Maybe someone from college. Yeah, maybe someone from college. Actually, I'm not really in touch with anyone from college anymore. I used to be, but my last friend from college kind of dumped me via text. Maybe put her. Again, I don't know if I would like what would happen, but I never really felt like I fully understood why she chose to end our friendship. So I think I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. So my biggest bully, the friend who dumped me, is there anybody where it's good, where I would have them on? Somebody good. So I'm thinking of someone, but they've already passed away. So I couldn't, but I'll say them anyway. I had a wonderful teacher in school, high school, named Mrs. Blumson. And she was my favorite teacher. And she passed away many years ago. But I loved Mrs. Blumson a lot, and she loved me. And I like to think if she were still alive, that we would hopefully have stayed in touch in some way. And I know I would have very proudly told her about my book, you know, because she was an English teacher. So she would have loved my book. So maybe if she were alive, Mrs. Blumson. So childhood bully, college friend who dumped me, Mrs. Blumson, favorite teacher. Yeah, that would be a very interesting show. But I mean, hey, it's an interesting question. What do you think? What do you think about it? What would you do? Who from your past would you bring on a show like that? Would you pick people who like you had good relationships with? Or would you want to hear from people where things were a bit rocky? Would you be willing to risk that? Granted, this isn't real. If this was real, would my answers be the same? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Would I be willing to face what I might hear from the bully and from the friend who dumped me in particular? I don't know. It's still going to stay my answer, though. That was a very interesting one. Wow.